Igor is one of the best songs to have ever, best album to ever exist ever. I'm gonna get this Igor album tattooed into my fucking body. This shit has helped me so much, and I thank Tyler for that. And seeing him live last summer, 2025, July 5th, was definitely one of the best days of my life. Waiting outside in the hot ass fucking heat. Got the pictures, sag bag. I'm with my boy Zay. Like taking an Uber there, like looking our best. I wish we was in the pit. If we was in the pit, I feel like it would definitely be like crazier. Like I just wish that we were in the pit. But Igor is definitely one of the best albums ever because it really amplifies my life in such amazing ways. The same meaning for this album structure of it being a loop and all the tracks is explains each feeling, each individual feeling of this whole era that I'm living in. It's so beautiful. Igor theme first track is such an amazing thing to you know to start off with because it's like that long intro. It like makes you focus and it's like him saying like, yo, pay attention. Now that we caught all that other bullshit of him rising up being crazy or funny or whatever, like, he's like, yo, like, pay attention. This is I'm going at my peak right here. And how this implies to my life is like it's me waking up to like every single morning and just having to just always be in a hurry, in a rush, or just doing something for either somebody, myself, or anything every single day. It feel like it's just in a rush. So, like running. When you said running, me dropping on my car, going to work, running, always late to work. Just like, oh shit, I gotta make this money. Because this money that I'm getting from work is like it's not really helping, but it's making us barely survive. At a steady pace, and it's just like still to this day I feel like it. And then you have Earthquake. Earthquake is like one of the best things ever. This album also reminds me of Emma Chamberlain too. I love looking at Emma Chamberlain pictures while I listen to this album because it really, for some weird way in my head, it just resonates with it. Her whole entire style. I picture myself in her shoes, going through with this album in my real life. I have to go more in depth with that, but I'll do that later. Earthquake. It just reminds me exactly what the whole message of this song is, especially with someone that I had. And this also implies to a really, really, really special person. It was Bella. I miss you so much, Bella. She was a good friend, and I wish you well. This entire album is literally the reasoning of why. Because I remember when I first started with this album, I remember I was in high school, and I think I was in math class, but I was in a computer classroom, and I think it was a free day, and we was waiting to go to the next class, and I was like, I saw Tyler drop Igor, and I was like, oh shit, yo, let's listen to it. And I listened to the entire album, and it was like, ever since that, like, I was hooked. I was like, yo, this shit is fucking crazy, insane. Everything this man does is just insane, man. It's at his peak. I feel like this was his peak when it came to like creativity and everything, and like really represented himself in that way. With this whole album, really changed it. I remember a few years later, I was on my bed. It was after COVID, I think, or like it was like around 2021, 2022, maybe 23 at most. When I listened to the album again, and I was just like, oh, this makes sense now. Like this implies applies to my life right now. This really, like, it really influenced my life, and it's crazy. And like, and I mean in the most dramatic, exotic way possible. Like pushing it, reaching. I am reaching because it's true. It's crazy with it, and I never really thought on it. Like I was just like, why did I not listen to this before? And I was like, oh, because I was going through it. I didn't understand it yet. When he dropped it, I wasn't living that lifestyle. I was living a lifestyle, but I didn't know that this album was gonna imply to me. Little did I know, and it's wild. It's really wild. It's really crazy. Like it's amazing. And it's one of the reasons why I yeah, it's wild, man. And this man helped me with so much with this album to put myself together and to really like look out for myself, and like it's so many ways that I can describe it to. It's wild. And then like I can go through every single track if I really want to. The root, like every single one is a banger. Every single track is a banger. Every single track. I don't know how else to describe it. And I do love I Don't Love You Anymore. It literally reminds me of riding the bike through my town, and it's like sun is just like going crazy, and thinking about her, and just like it's like a whole constant loop. Like, are we still friends? I know I messed up, but are we still friends? You know, I don't want to be friends anymore. Yes, I do. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And each time I learn something from it, and it gets me better, it makes me better. And it's like, it's wild, yo. It's wild. Like, I really do love this. I really do love this. Like, everything about it. Like, first listen, I gotta listen to this when I go bike. My bike broke and I gotta get it in the shop soon. The chain keeps popping and it's not tightening. I tried tightening it as much as possible. I think I'm doing something wrong, so I'm gonna let the professionals handle it, because I need to go ride my bike more. I gotta tap into that whole creative side again. This feels weird doing it, but it's definitely something I definitely need. Something just to pass the time while I'm achieving things in my life privately, you know, like. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself for just like, you know, being consistent with the cameras, being consistent with photography, and just creating and just expressing myself, because I haven't done this in such a long time, because I've just been closeted and just closed off for some reason. I think it's because of what's been happening in my personal life. And I finally have time to actually like to do it, you know. I always thought like I have to be in a rush to get to where I want to be in life, and it's like if I'm rushing things, I'm not allowing myself to actually experience, you know, and to learn. So, but yeah, it's really beautiful, and the art itself is amazing. This makes me want to get like a gold tooth, you know. Besides the point of like Frank and white Ferrari and like Nikes, Knights, Good Guy, and then you got Siege Fried, and then you got Godspeed. It's just amazing, man. But most beautiful album. I got it on the vinyl, and I got a vinyl But I do want to put more stuff into it. Like, I'm gonna have like a whole stand for it, and I'm gonna like, you know, just have it blasting on loop for like the entire day. I feel like it would definitely make something happen. I just gotta somehow find a way to like find a stand somewhere that no one's using, but it has to be like small because I don't think it's gonna fit because my shoes on the side right now. But once I get that situated, I feel like that would be. I think that would be really cool. And I just gotta tidy up a bit. And tonight I listened to Are We Still Friends? Crazy, man. I can talk about this album for hours, man. I'm gonna keep talking about it on the way there. This is not gonna be its just first and final. Like, I'm gonna keep talking about this album because this album really changed my life. It really did. And like I can't even express it enough how much this album changed it. Like, I feel like this album is better. It's better than the one that he even just put out, which is Chromacopia and Don't Tap the Glass. I'm falling in love with Call Me If You Get Lost because I'm starting to get a glimpse of what that whole entire album is about. Because I knew that I'm not at a point of my life right now where I can even imply that to my life right now. There's few songs in there. That's what I'm saying. It's like a little glimpse to it, but majority of the entire album I can't yet. I'm still on my Igor right now. Been past my Flower Boy. Been past all the old albums. Like I'm talking about old albums. Goblin, Bastard, like Cherry Bomb, like way past that. Like way past it. No matter how far I go back, it's not happening. Cause I already lived through it. So, but yeah, this song's always remind me I'm at my peak right now. My peak to do anything. Anything. It also reminds me of Dixie D'Amelio for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. And probably Charlie D'Amelio a little bit, but more on the Dixie side. Don't know why, but it does. So, and at that concert, I like the way the structure was for it, like having, like it's like he's in his own room just dancing while everyone's watching. It's amazing. Makes me want to do the exact same thing, have the exact same layout on it. I already got the box TV going. I'm such a fan. I'm just glazing this entire album. I don't care. Like, this is literally like insane. Like insane. This guy is a fucking genius, bro. But that's about it so far. I'm gonna talk about this a lot more soon. Just not right now. But definitely the best album I've ever came across in my entire life. And then we got another one called Non-Keen, and I think they're from, if I'm not correct, Switzerland or Netherlands. Best album ever. I love it. I love every single point of it. I'll probably talk about that someday, but yeah, it's amazing. Okay, bye.